I'd like to welcome Sharefest Chad Meyer, the Executive Director of Sharefest. Let's give him a nice LA welcome. Thank you very much for being here, Chad. We love you. Members, Sharefest Community Development was founded in 2006. Its vision is to create an imprint of lasting positive change in the communities they work in. And with that, I know we have a 2-minute video clip that's queued up. If we can have, thanks, Ken, to take a look at this video.
You may think you know a lot about Sharefest, but let me fill you in on some of the details. Sharefest originally started as a community workday. We started to make a lot of connections and met some great people. We also saw our community facing a history of broken families, drugs, violence, and a hurting education system. Our vision is to create a legacy of lasting positive change in our community. After 8 years of community workdays, we've been joined by over 35,000 volunteers to complete more than 1,300 projects, amounting to over $6.5 million worth of work. All of this has been done at no cost to our recipients. One of our biggest projects was the building of a new quad at Banning High School in Wilmington. Sharefest came alongside students to help create an environment on campus that gave students a sense of pride in their school and themselves. Banning High School is changed. In the principal's words, Banning High is now being viewed as part of the solution to problems in the Wilmington community as opposed to the cause. What would have cost the school district approximately $400,000 only cost Sharefest $16,000. That's just 4% of what the district would have paid. Now that's efficient. The legacy we are building in the community is taking root. Through our areas of programming, we see kids who have been labeled as at risk rising up as graduates, counselors, dedicated citizens with community-mindedness, kids with a goal in mind and a legacy to build. Help us to continue to create a legacy of lasting change. Get involved. Learn more at sharefestinc.org.
With that, members, you know, Sharefest accomplishes their mission by way of mentoring youth, fostering volunteerism in the community through service projects, and establishing working coalitions made up of city leaders, schools, businesses, and the faith-based community. Since its inception, Sharefest has mobilized over 40,000 volunteers to complete more than over $7 million worth of projects for Los Angeles County cities and schools. The mission of Sharefest is to develop comprehensive programs and services that strengthen communities and meet the needs in the lives of children and families throughout the city and county. Additionally, Sharefest has mentored over 1,000 young people through its Youth Development Academy. Sharefest has had such a positive influence in our district. In 2009, the organization worked with then Councilwoman Janice Hahn to organize the effort to build a community center in conjunction with the Harbor Gateway Boys and Girls Club following the tragic incident and fatal shooting of 14-year-old Cheryl Green in 2006. They've also, as you saw in the videos, participated in helped and organized community cleanups at Banning High School in Wilmington, and currently continue to support Eastview Little League in San Pedro. I recently attended a Youth Development Academy session at Cal State Dominguez Hills with Dodger great Maury Wills, and where this academy had an opportunity for at-risk kids who got a chance to learn fundamental baseball skills. They were able to get some swimming lessons and learn about alternatives to life on the streets. So we want to thank Chad Meyer here and Sharefest for their continued service to our great city and our county, and they continue to do great work. And with that, I want to congratulate Chad and his team and all the volunteers at Sharefest for continuing to give back to our community.
You're basically putting the mirror in front of the kid and say, let me clean it for you. You might think that it's not a pretty picture. You might be looking at what's behind you or what's around you, but just look at yourself. And then all of a sudden, when they see that, we end up with kids going to college. Is that pretty much what you do?
Absolutely. When our summer academy that Councilman Buscaino attended, we had
225 kids attend that program with 350 on a waiting list. And many of you all know with the state budget cuts to education, there's not a lot of positive summer programming out there that's available to these students. So through collaborating with Councilman Buscaino's office and other community stakeholders, we've been able to form a great relationship with a university, get college students to invest themselves into the population of kids that we serve. And now we're seeing the middle school students that have attended our summer programming become counselors when they enter into high school and give back to the younger generation. So it's definitely left a positive imprint on their hearts and minds, and now they're paying it forward. As we've served them, they're now serving others. So it's been a lot of work and investment, and getting the right leadership in place to invest into these students, people that aren't just there for a paycheck, that really care about them as individuals and pointing them in the right direction.